Dragon Age Origins was rated M for mature by the ESRB and contains blood, intense violence, language, partial nudity, and sexual content. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everyone, my name is Amaronith and I play games for the internet, and today I'm playing Dragon Age Origins. Last time we completed the joining and only we survived it. Davith and Jory are no longer with us, but hey, we're a full Grey Warden now. And apparently the king wants to see us. I don't like it.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Cailan. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
That's the case. Perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Cailan. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
I'll do my best, Your Majesty.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Cailan. A glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Where is this Tower of Ishal exactly?
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Where will you be?
I will be fighting beside the King with the rest of the Grey Wardens. Again, at his request. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
Can we join the battle afterwards?
Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
What if the Archdemon appears?
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
How much time do we have?
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
Are we in any danger?
Of course, even the best laid plans go awry. So do what you must. I trust you both.
Just not enough to actually fight with the rest of you.
There will be plenty of battles, Alistair. Be patient.
I know what I have to do.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Remember what I was saying about foreshadowing? Oh, gosh, I've got a bad feeling about this. That's where we gotta go. Hey, buddy.
Let's just get to the tower. It may not be the most glamorous job, but we'd best not dawdle.
Be careful, puppers. Where is he? Where is he? What am I standing in? New codex on dogs in Ferelden. Glad I didn't miss that. That would have been really upsetting. Huh. I guess the dog got better. Or was moved somewhere else. Okay. Oh.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
That's a lot of fire. Wow. There are a lot of them, huh? Yes, I was covering my face during that.
Let's cross the bridge. Tower of Ishal.
There!
Yep.
You will fall!
Die!
You should never come.
I mean, okay.
Help me. They're everywhere.
What?
You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
The lower chambers. The one that Loghain's men were supposed to...
Right. On it. Here we go!
There's so many!
This should be enough. Let's get started. Right. Let's get started. We had it coming! Right. Right.
Let's have a bit!
Shit. Well, you know what they say. A plan never survives first contact with the enemy.
On it. This should be right. Right.
Grab some glory!
Let's get started. Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance? This should be easy. As you wish. On it. Move and parry, strike and kill! Let's get started.
Let's
There
make
is
this
your
quick!
weakness! On it. Right. On it. On it. It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me!
Okay. Nice. Oh. Oh, bad, 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 bad. Right. I was gonna... Yeah. And, let's do some fire arrows. And, hey, you know what? Maybe, swap this with the, yeah, just in case. Just in case. Right? Right. Of course, right. Warden's Oath. Oh, but my heirloom necklace. Here. You don't need that. Oh. War cry. Okay. Here. Keep this safe for me, okay? Warden's longsword. Tower guard. It's fine. Whatever. That was really... We're kind of in a jam, you guys.
Trap! As you wish.
Fuck you. On it.
Right.
That's the thing, they laugh at you
This should be easy enough.
when you get caught in their traps.
Oh no, stop! Yeah, that's right. What did I tell you?
Why am I...
Maker!
Like that! Die! Think you're good enough to take me? Take
This should be easy enough.
Okay. Rapid shot is being sustained. Oops. Take.
You're getting sloppy!
Let's get started. Right. A little frantic. Ha! I can see why. Let's get started.
This is it!
On it. As you wish.
Hang on.
What do we do now?
Get out of my way so I can... corpses. That's going forward. What do we say to plot? Not today.
As you wish.
Stupid Kaelin. This is all his fault, you know. Oh, I want to fight side by side with the Grey Wardens. I want to be a big hero, just like my father.
Let's get started. Let's get started.
Next, I want you two at the tower.
Right.
There is your weakness!
What do we do now?
Fucking
Right.
Kaelin. Idiot. Yes,
On
I
it.
know that Wynn was all like, I think of him as a puppy and I mean that with respect. No.
Maker's breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
You could try telling them they're in the wrong place.
Right, because clearly this is all just a misunderstanding. We'll laugh about this later. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Taron Logain will be waiting for the signal.
I have a bad feeling about this. Just remember when we came here at the very beginning and the guy was like, Taron Logain's men is securing the lower levels, blah blah blah. Like, did they just not do their job?
Let's get started.
Cursed creatures!
Right. Let's get started. On it. Let's get started. Let's get started. On it. It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me.
Nothing? Health poultice, greenstone. Nothing.
Let's get started. Let's get started. This should be easy enough. Right.
Ash Warrior Axe. Sorry. Yeah, you can just sometimes use the things that are just hanging around. Ah.
And that!
This should be Let's get started.
Ice arrows.
Right.
Good. This.
As you wish.
Before we go up, let's level up Alistair. Get his constitution up. Get his strength up. See, he's a Templar. Specialization bonus +2 magic, +3 mental resistance. Mages who refuse the circle's control become apostates and live in fear of the Templars' powers, the ability to dispel and resist magic. As servants of the Chantry, Templars have been the most effective means of controlling the spread and use of arcane power for centuries. Right, okay, he's got powerful and threaten and righteous strike. That doesn't happen until level 9, okay. Precise striking. Warrior tries to make each attack count, sacrificing attack speed for bonus to attack. There's dual weapon and archery, weapon and shield. Shield defense. Yeah. Next floor up.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
On your guard!
There's so many!
Let's get started. This should be easy. Let's get started. As you
This is it!
Does look like growths in the middle of the... It's fine.
right.
Dogs!
This should be easy enough. Let's get started. Right. Let's get started. On it. No mercy! Let's get started. Only one shall stand!
Good job, Ron!
Let's get started. Right.
Good job, pups. Right. Why were they up here?
Let's get started.
Oh, one of them... Some of them... Damn it. Okay.
Let's get started. Right. Let's get started. Let's get started.
Okay, done with you now.
As you wish. As you wish. Let's get started. Let's get started.
Yes, let's get started. Let's get it started. Oh my god. Farria.
As you wished. Let's make it quick, shall we?
That went well.
Okay. Let's just...
As you wished.
See, it's things like this where you know, go through a place and take everything not nailed down that make me say things like, you know, inventory space is your best friend and you want to get the backpacks.
On it. On it. Come now, defend yourself! This should be easy enough. Only one shall stand!
Take that!
Right. On it. Let's get started. Right. Excellent!
Okay. That's all for this floor. Oh. Hey, buddy.
This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
Die! Cut them down!
Nope, nope, nope. Nope.
Let's get started. Let's get started. Let's get started. As you wish. Let's get started.
There's so many!
No! Ow!
This should be easy. This should be easy.
Fuck off.
We need to get to the beacon. The king needs
Oh.
Loghain to charge.
Okay. Can I...
As you wished.
Thank you.
The beacon is over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Okay. Is there anything else? I mean, we're lighting the signal. You guys aren't going to need this anymore. And let's just level up. You know, we're here. Might as well take the time. Nope. Coercion. Better archery requires improved combat training. But I'm gonna take combat movement. No, I'm gonna take better stealth. Next level up, I'll take combat training. Alistair? Feels like we just upgraded you, buddy. Cunning. You know what? No. No, yeah. Trap making. Next. I'm gonna give him threaten. Oh no, wait. No. Precise striking, because then that gives him taunt. Okay. Right. Let's
Let's get started.
light the beacon.
Sound the retreat.
What about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
You bastard! Oh my god. That a boy, Duncan! Oh no. We lost. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death, sacrifice. The Grey Warden motto. Oh hey, it's you!
Ah, your eyes finally open.
I'm
Mother
naked.
shall be pleased.
What happened to the Darkspawn?
You were injured, and then Mother rescued you. Do you not remember?
I remember being overwhelmed by Darkspawn.
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
My friend, you mean Alistair?
The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before. Yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Why does your mother want to see me?
I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans.
Were my injuries severe?
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
What about Alistair? Is he alright?
He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being childish.
Very unkind. Those were his friends.
And you think they would encourage his blubbering? If so, they are not the sort of Grey Wardens the legends note.
I have some questions, if you don't mind.
I do not mind. Take your time.
Are we safe here? Where are the Darkspawn?
We are safe, for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it.
Why did your mother save us?
I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
Much, much higher.
What a sensible attitude. Mother is seldom sensible, however.
How did she manage to rescue us exactly?
She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you.
Are there any survivors besides us?
Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now.
Why did Tan Logain abandon the king?
I do not know who this Logain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it.
I think I've asked enough questions.
I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
Okay, I gotta see something. Options. Online. I'll check that later. I guess the player profile is where my, achievements would be. I'm just gonna take that. But this we can't unlock. See? Key required. Bye, Morgan. Thanks, I guess. What a mess.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
I'm fine. I appreciate your concern.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
I suppose we should thank you.
If you know what is good for you, I suppose you should.
Is there some way we can repay you?
All that I wish you to do is what you are meant to do. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Of course not.
But we were fighting the Darkspawn. The king had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
What is this Archdemon exactly?
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An Archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by Darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
Then we need to find this Archdemon.
By ourselves? No Grey Warden has ever defeated a Blight without the army of a half-dozen nations at his back. Not to mention... I don't know how.
How to kill the Archdemon, or how to raise an army? It seems to me those are two different questions, Have the Wardens no allies these days?
I don't know. Duncan said that the Grey Wardens of Orlais had been called, and Al-Eamon would never stand for this, surely.
Al-Eamon, is this someone important?
I suppose. Al-Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Keep in mind that Loghain was also an honorable man.
The Arl would never do what Tairn Loghain did. I know him too well. I still don't know if Al-Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself.
We need the rest of the Grey Wardens.
I don't know how to contact them, or if they're even on their way. We need to do something now.
You have more at your disposal than you think.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Why not? Isn't that what Grey Wardens do?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
Yes. Thank you for everything, Flemeth.
No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you. The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none? The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them. Such a shame. What? You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears. Ha ha!
Thank you, but if Morrigan doesn't wish to join us...
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde. Have I no say in this? You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Very well, we'll take her with us.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these 2 must unite Ferelden against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
I understand.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. 'Tis not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
Actually, I have some questions.
I may have answers. Ask.
What skills do you have, exactly?
I know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother. I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
Then you can substitute for Alistair.
Right, my cooking will kill us. That's all I meant.
I also know at least 15 different poisons that grow right here in this marsh. Not that I would suggest 'tis at all related to cooking.
How are we going to get past the Darkspawn?
The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us.
I don't sense any Darkspawn.
You won't right away. No. It takes time. We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. 'Tis important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in.
Tell me about... The Darkspawn are camped further in the forest.
They come from underground, like an eruption.
They broke through deep within the forest, and that is where they will be most concentrated.
Tell me about this village to the north.
'Tis a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your imperial highway where travellers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing.
Is there any reason to go to Lothering, then?
I mention it for its tavern, where travellers gather with news from other places. 'Tis small enough that our appearance might go unnoticed. Beyond that, 'tis close, and I know the way.
Are you really Flemeth's daughter?
'Twas she who raised me, and thus I consider her my mother, born from her womb or not. 'Tis what you meant, yes?
She's just going to stay here alone?
Mother was alone long before I came, and will be so long after I am dead. Such is her choice, though I suspect she would claim the choice was made for her.
Have you never been outside the wilds?
From time to time. I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here.
Is that what you want?
What I want is to see mountains. I wish to witness the ocean and step into its waters. I want to experience a city rather than see it in my mind. So, yes, this is what I want. Actually, leaving is harder than I thought, however. Perhaps Mother is right. It must simply be done quickly.
I have no more questions.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Oh, hey, we got a +4 with Alistair. And a bunch of new quests. Oh boy.
Have you not left yet? I hope you are not hanging about for some stew.
Could you answer some questions?
Questions. One would think a Grey Warden would be more interested in action.
Can I ask about your magic?
What good would it do you? You are no mage. It is sufficient that I have passed on my knowledge to Morrigan, and I pass her on to you.
Like a worn dress or an old pair of shoes.
Are you still here? You cannot give them away, apparently.
How long have you lived in the wilds?
Since before I was wrinkled and old. You may think it strange, but I was once young and beautiful, just as Morrigan is now. Yes, men desired Flemeth then, and some even killed for her.
You don't seem happy about that.
I am not, nor was I then. It dictated all that followed. But enough. You have your task to complete.
What will you do once we're gone?
Have a moment's peace for once.
I hear the peace of the grave is eternal.
This is the thanks I get for feeding you and putting up with you for this long. Bah! May your child one day treat you the same.
Feed me, she says. Without me, I swear, she shall be caked in dirt and eating tree bark inside of a month.
Do you have any advice?
About the Darkspawn?
About anything, really.
Then hear this. I laugh at a world full of stupid humans who ignore the Blight's evil and abandon their vigilance to chase mortal goals. Remember, it is up to you to destroy the Blight. Pray not for someone else to destroy it. It will always nip at your heels.
I have no more questions.
Then we are done. Now, if you will excuse me, I have some dinner to eat.
Okay. I think we can end it here. And join me next time when we leave the Kokari Wilds and figure out how the fuck we're gonna stop the Blight by ourselves.